Hold it. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How you doing, bud? I'm doing well. What picture is that? Interesting picture. But yeah, how you doing, Daniel? Just writing down a plan, schedule to hopefully stick to. Fingers crossed, I stick to it. Let's see. Can you tell me about yourself, your subscriber? I mean, what do you want to know? Just, I always want to I'm on a journey of growth, whether that's physical, mental, spiritual. Always want to learn about myself, work on my insecurities, work on what I'm afraid of, challenge myself, just grow, learn. I don't know. I don't like being in ruts. I don't like doing what everybody else does. I just want to live life on my own terms, kind of. Set goals, document my vulnerabilities, insecurities. My ultimate career goal, I think, I mean, I never really know because the future's passions change, but I'd like to learn about the markets and actively trade the markets and make a career off that. And from there, I'd like to have different avenues, but I'd like YouTube eventually to be some sort of avenue. But yeah, trader. I'd like to really trade and learn different time frames, different types of trading, different analysis of patterns of markets and psychology, all that stuff. But yeah, the market trading would be my ultimate goal. What's up, Sachin? Sachin Prasad. I mean, I got certified to be a personal trainer, but I really want to figure trading out. And for that, right now I'm in the process of just saving up so I can go all in with that. That's the goal. Well, what are your career goals, Daniel and Sachin? Right now I'm just writing a plan to hopefully I can stick to. Studying to get into banking. That's what's up. Banking. Yeah, I just want to figure the financial markets out and make money off different time frames, 5-minute charts, the 4-hour charts, daily charts, then getting into weekly and monthly investing kind of charts of Forex, mainly Forex, so foreign exchange and maybe stocks, commodities. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds, but that's the goal. Just reading right now, saving up right now, so I can go all in right now, later in the future. Breath work. Let's see what else I can do after breath work. Yo, good batches. What's up? How you doing, good batches? Got 2 people on here now. Yeah. Appreciate you subscribing, Daniel. Thank you. Good. How's it going? It's going well. It's going well. Relaxing day. I think tomorrow is when I really get after it as far as like my schedule and like sticking with the schedule. But yeah, it's going well. Good day today. Relaxing. Gonna live stream for, we'll see how long. Haven't live streamed in a bit. Yeah, making a schedule right now. Monday, Tuesday, on Wednesday right now. Wait, I could add pull-ups. What's up, Thai boy? Yo, bro, prepare for the upcoming disasters. What do you mean by that? Disasters. And when you meant, like, so the comment you meant about, like, becoming a kid again, because kids don't have urges or something like that, did you mean, like, the innocence of a kid, like the childlike wonder of a kid that doesn't focus on lust? Because kids they're not really lustful, and they're curious. They're more curious about life. And hey, Pablo, everyone should go subscribe to Pablo, who's uploading his journey. The 3 people I have on this live stream. How you doing, Pablo? Pablo Benz. We're all in this together. I've been pretty absent from Discord lately, but I'll get back into it. Let's see, Wednesday. Cool, bro. Just hanging in there, man. You motivate me and others. Thank you. That means a lot, because, hey, some days I'm just like, I doubt myself a lot. Like, damn. I set myself this huge goal of 365 days, and a lot of days I get pretty close to relapsing. So, hey, some days are a miracle. I'm still up there in the days. But what's up, Rudra? Where do you live, bro? I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia. So it's like a college town. Well, the college is like 20 minutes away. And then there's like a beach, which is 3 hours away, Virginia Beach. The mountains are like 30 minutes away. Like, I got the best of all worlds. What's up, Ian? Heard you moving to Utah. That's what's up. Utah. I'd like to visit Utah. But yeah, when you move into Utah, Ian, I'm making a schedule right now that hopefully I can keep. Let's see, Wednesday. Wake up at 7 a.m. Yes, sir, January, gonna go do some dope hiking. Hey, that's awesome. That's exciting. I'm excited for you. Excited for the content also. The content. It's been pretty slow with my channel lately, with the subscribers getting less and less since January, the views kind of getting less and less, but I'm still chugging along, making content, making my daily uploads every day. I say I need to get back into the other channel, but I haven't been doing that lately. 7 a.m. Wake up. I'll never go back to PM. Do you spend time with your friends? I actually just hung out with, or I caught up with a friend I've seen once since high school. But other than that, I don't have friends, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't necessarily want friends. I don't know. I'm almost like a loner. I don't know, but yeah, I caught up with her. It was fine. But I'm just not much of a people and friends person. So yeah, for the most part, I'm alone. You will be an outcast when you practice SR. I like being an outcast. I love being different from everybody else. Having different goals, different visions, just not fitting in. I love that. It's a tough journey, but at least in our minds, we're guilt-free. I'm a loner too. Me too. I don't have many friends. The past 2 to 3 years have been really hard for me socially. I mean, I get it. So in the past, I've been pretty much a loner, and like in the past I wanted friends. Like I would be a loner, but I'd be guilty of being a loner. Like I would be like, why don't I fit in? I feel like this heaviness inside. But now I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't care. Like I'm comfortable being around people. I'm comfortable being with myself. Like I can be in either situation and be fine with it. I actually love being by myself now. In the past, I'd feel guilty because I'd be like, why am I so different? And now I've learned to like embrace that. So it hasn't been hard at all being alone, at least for me. I know people say we're social creatures and all that, but I mean, I'm around enough people. I work with people. They talk to me. They open up their deepest secrets to me, and I'm just there to listen. But I don't know. Too many people drain me. Yo, what's up, Twerk? Twerk for work. I think you're a divergent thinker. What's a divergent thinker? Oh yeah, Pablo asked that too. Yeah, I only have 1 or 2 friends and an only child, but I've gotten used to the feeling of not being around people. I'm not an only child. I have a 9.5-year older sister who just asked me if I could film something for her hairstyling business next Thursday, so I'll be doing that. What's your name, by the way? Sorry, I'm not aware. Fitzgerald is my name. Fitz, for short. Feel me, man, not being around too many people training. Buy any Bitcoin yet? Not yet. It's not quite the time. It's almost time though. The group I'm in, I think, what did he say about Bitcoin? We're almost at like that buy zone to buy. But no, I do. My money's getting, my bank's slowly, sorry, Olive. My bank's slowly building up so I could put some of that money towards Bitcoin. But when I get that buy signal from James, the Australian broker, well, who used to be a broker, I'll buy it. I have a sister who's 9.5 years old, so just 1 sibling. Yeah, same. I got 1 sibling. Hey, that's awesome. 9.5 years older. Hey, so you like reading? I'm trying to get back into reading books. This is the first year I actually even finished a book, and I'm on the 2nd book, so I'm a little behind schedule as far as reading, but I'm getting back into it. Reading, I definitely need to get back into reading. I am getting back into reading, but I have those days where I won't read, and then that'll turn into like multiple days, which will turn into like a week, and then I'll get out of that habit. So luckily at my work, I have some time to read. Green Lights. I've heard of that book by Michael McConaughey, was it? I might get the audiobook. I might get that audiobook, but yeah, I'll definitely, that's on my list. I've got a lot of books on my list, but yeah, Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey. I'll check it out. Hey, I got 8 people watching. That's awesome. Let's see. I'm on Wednesday right now. 7 a.m. wake up. At least a 7-mile run. Got to get back into the cold showers. Then a breath practice right after that. Breath work. Favorite singer or group? I don't know if I have like a favorite singer. Usually it's like I'll find songs and I'll start reading, like listening to those on repeat. And lately it's been this song called Cheeky by something. It's like an Arabic kind of sounding song. But can we watch some NoFap videos together? I mean, we could, but every time I do, something is copywritten on my live streams, and you're feeling it. Oh, you're feeling it? Is that what what's it called? Divergent thinker? You're feeling it? Is that what it means? Divergent thinker? Meaning like, I don't get it. Watching NoFap videos with you is my favorite because it feels like watching them together. Yeah, I've already got some copywritten videos that I still have up, but I'm not monetized yet, so it's like it's not a problem. But once I get monetized, whenever that is, I'll need to stop doing those copywritten things. But Robert, shout out to Robert, he sent me this good page thing that has non-copywritten music I could start using in like my videos and stuff. 247 is a chosen one? Nah. I was reading about Roman Empire. There was a doctor named Galen who said that excess sex will lead to men to become feminine and lose their voice or decrease their vitality. Maybe. My thoughts on sex. Okay, let's see. I think biologically, the purpose of sex, like if you're just looking at like what the purpose of sex is to create a whole, it's like to procreate, right? It's to create like a whole nother life. And if you're not doing that, you're kind of going against nature. But like things change, right? So, and as far as sex goes, also, when you're releasing that stuff, you're still releasing a lot of nutrients and a part of your life force. Therefore, even whether it's PMOing or fapping it away, you're having sex, you're still releasing that. So, of course, you're going to feel drained and all that. But if you're doing it with someone you love, you're still releasing it, but you're also getting something back as far as like connection. But at the same time, I think, I don't know, as a man, it's just, I think marriages is kind of like legal masturbation or something, legal pleasure, anything that brings pleasure that's based purely on pleasure, whether it's eating a piece of cake or doing something pleasurable, whatever it is, having sex, watching PMO, I don't know, anything pleasurable, I think gets us, it's just not fulfilling. At least for me, it's not fulfilling. And sex is a pleasurable thing. So I'm all about the long-term pleasures. Not even pleasure. I just don't want to seek out pleasure because pleasure ultimately leaves me feeling empty. Whether it's that one piece of chip or pie, apple pie, or PMO session or sex session, even if it's like connecting with someone, it's still, I don't know, I'm just not wired the same as people that want fun. Galen also believe that it decrease. Hold up. Who's Galen, good batches? Do you want to get married in the future? No, I don't. I mean, I don't know what the future holds, but as of right now, I don't. Like, I really am seeking the spiritual, the monk-like celibate kind of path. And I have so much goals for myself that I want to go towards, and a married life or like a with a partner, yes, it can maybe help, but it can also like distract me from those goals. And I don't know, I'm on a different path than other people, and I don't see myself getting married. But who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Semen is our life force that is very powerful, so it's that proof that we are gods. But at the same time, it's not just semen retention. It's semen retention combined with working out, fitness, strength training, mobility work, breath work. All of these are just tools. Semen retention is a powerful tool, but if you just do semen retention, it's just not enough. Hold up. There's a lot of... This chat's popping. Hey, I got 6 people here. Julius Caesar noted that German men of that remained celibate till their 20s. They were very healthy and full of vigor. I definitely, like, I hate feeling tired. So semen retention has definitely helped with that. Because I just remember every time after a PMO session or releasing, I just have this, like, cloud of just fog and tiredness. And of course I have those now, but it's different. It's like a different sense of tired. Do I believe in God? I do. I believe in a higher power, God. I don't know. I believe we're all like part of God. Energy, right? Energy can never be created or destroyed. That's kind of like God. I don't know. Buddhists believe, like, ask anyone where God is. I think there's a good quote. There's a good scene with Morgan Freeman in it too, where he asks the monk, do you believe in God? Because like people think it's like some supernatural thing, and the monk replies, ask a Christian or Judaism or Jew or a Muslim where God is, and they'll point up there. And ask a monk, and he'll point inside here. And it's like they believe God's out there, while a monk will believe like God is a part of us, like we're a part of God. We're not separate from God. And the whole idea of separateness from like Democrats, Republicans, I think we're all connected in a sense. I don't know if this is making any sense. I'm just kind of rambling. But Twerk for Work says, I wouldn't want to get married either. It would be nice to find someone, settle down, and have kids in this day and age with how females are. Nah, it won't work. Nah. Galen was a famous doctor in ancient Greek / Roman era. Hey, damn, I'm learning something here. I didn't know that. Galen. Ian's Adventure, also in the Roman Empire. They didn't know much about medicine. I like the quote that says, let food be thy medicine, and how in Chinese cultures, medicine was just herbs and not pharmaceuticals. It was just like herbs and plants and like plant healing properties. What's up, Hauser? How do you pronounce that? Is it German? I hope it's German. What's up, German? What's up, Tannhauser? That boy. Yes, you have to keep them. Yes, you have to keep going, learn more and research more. Eric Jordan, I have thoughts of not getting, but you know, I don't have that extreme spiritual goals. I want to travel the world. The things. It's difficult for me to trust girls these days. it's difficult to trust anybody. And like I have goals of traveling the world too, and just not worrying about money, just having to just, yeah, I'd love to travel. I'd love to just experience different experiences. Um, there's salsa, there's rock climbing, different movement principles, different like plant medicines, spiritual practices, Vipassana retreats. I just want to experience and try different stuff. Be open to like the world. I don't know. Travel too. Hold up. I'm missing a lot of things here. What's up, Tannhauser? Twerk for work. The empty feeling after a relapse is just the worst. Guy's real, by the way. When I did shrooms, God spoke to me. I've done mushrooms once, and that was an experience. Definitely want to have more of those experiences. I'd like to get those experiences without taking like a physical thing or an external thing and just like cultivate it from inside if that's possible, like through years of meditation or whatnot. We'll see. Every single time I relapsed, I hated myself. I regret it instantly. And that's why I need to remind myself. Because being up there in the days, I forget how bad it feels to relapse. The bad things will happen. You relapse. Eric Jordan, twerk, can I ask your age? I'm 23. Pablo Benz, what is your secret to success? You're doing so good with NoFap. I mean, having momentum helps. Once I'm up there, once I get like a decent sized streak going, not wanting to go back helps. I just thought of the quote today or yesterday, the past few weeks that have stuck with me. It's like, if you're tired of starting over, stop giving up or stop giving in. And that's stuck with me. I'm just like, I am tired of starting over with NoFap as well as other things. So like the only way to keep going and to develop like a huge streak with stuff is to stop giving up. And take it day by day. That's helped a lot. Yeah, religion and spirituality are different. God's more real than me. I'm missing a lot of these things. Sorry, I've never had a stream this interactive. This is like the first time ever. I have found some content related to NoFap semen retention and 3 ancient civilizations. I might have been subscribed to that channel. Eric, I'm 32, brother. I'm 33. Pablo is 33. Daniel's 24. Tannhauser, what is your diet like? I just don't eat enough. But for the most part, I don't really eat junk food. Once in a blue moon, I'll have like, I don't know, lately I've had Gatorade bottles around the house from this race left over, and I've been just drinking that, which isn't good. This, I guess you'd call it a friend of mine who was also running the 24-hour race. He left these Gatorade bottles, and I kept them for like my long runs, but I kept them in the fridge. So I've been just drinking that, which hasn't been the best. But other than that, just smoothies, rice and beans, vegetables, pasta, sushi. Sushi with avocado, so like a vegan sushi. And then sandwiches with lettuce, tomato, cucumber, avocado. What else do I eat? Just trail mix, nuts. There's this ice cream, Yonana kind of thing. It's called Yonana. It's like you put frozen fruit in it and it comes out like an ice cream. So I'll have that with like pistachios, which will be pretty good. I don't know, random stuff. I'm missing a lot of stuff here. I'm 27. That boy's 20. Oh, I'm 29. Okay. Ancient Indian, ancient Chinese, and Roman all have some description of semen retention. Twerk for Work says, how old am I? Fitz, I'm 29. How much do you weigh? I'm not happy with my weight. So I'm gonna keep that undisclosed until I pick it back up. That's one of my insecurities, is the weight. All great no event. Sexual transmutation. Fitz, when you say decent sized streak going, it makes it easier. How many days is that? I'd say a week. After a week, that's that's somewhat of a good momentum to keep going. It's like once a train gains momentum, it's hard to stop. So I'd say a decent sized streak would be 7 days, a week. Would you be open to meet in the future if I wanted to make an initiative? What would you want to meet for, Daniel? I don't know. I gotta be wary of people on the internet because I don't know. Some people have bad intentions. You could shoot me, Daniel. I could die. I could never make a live stream ever again. I could just bam. Would you be at, I think the hardest urges hit on day 14 and 30. Yeah, on some milestone days where like 90, 30, 14, 7, I think are the most urges. Because it's like you've hit a milestone, and then you got to come up with like a new milestone to keep going. How to get a decent sized streak going, that's the thing I need to know. Day by day, and being off the phone really helps. Staying busy, as much as everybody says stay busy, it definitely helps, because when you're busy, you're not thinking of relapsing. And when you're not thinking of relapsing, there's really no urges. Urges are a thought. It's really a thought that escalates into an unconscious thought. And once it's unconscious, it's hard to lessen. In ancient Rome, orators used to avoid wet dreams and did cold showers. Orators. What's an orator? That sounds really good. Bro, you gotta eat meat. At least it's something. Not for me, Tannhauser. I'm not killing an animal. Because I've seen so many people that can thrive off just plants that it's possible. And since it's possible, I'm not going to be someone that's going to, if I can thrive off plants, I'm going to thrive off plants. I don't need meat. Staying busy and not aging. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Haven't heard from Ricky? Nah, it's been a while. I miss him, but hey, I hope he's doing well. Thought he said he was gonna like message me on like Telegram, but I mean when he left that one day, but he's been pretty much absent. But we'll see. We'll see if he comes back ever. Pretty sure he'll come back when he gets his life figured out. Torque for work. I haven't been able to make it past 30 days in a few good years. I need help, man. Is there any advice? I guess I can stay off my phone more without eating clean also, but much easier said than done. I'd say don't look at 30 days as any different from like day one. Because every day is basically a day one. Like it doesn't matter that I'm on day 140. It's the same as like I'm on day one basically. Every day you have to just be on guard with your mind and try to stay busy, be healthy, all that stuff. So every day is like we gotta focus day by day. Have I tried psychedelics? Oh, hold up, I missed something. Oh no, I said that. I tried mushrooms once, and that was an interesting experience. Yeah, it was this friend. I worked on like a weed farm. He had mushrooms, and it was an interesting trip. It was just like I couldn't think. Like my mind was shut off, and I was completely in the moment. I remember we were by this bonfire, and it was cold, so it was I just couldn't move my legs. I was feeling the cold. I remember throwing up, but I was like trying to think, but I couldn't think. And then once I got inside, I remember sleeping on the bed, or I was laying on the bed and I was looking at the ceiling, and I was so in the moment. I could see each crevice. I'd look at my hand and I'd see each piece of hair so fully, so vibrant, so like full of color. And then I looked in the mirror one time and it was just a cool experience. Do you want to try ayahuasca? That's on my list. and the person I work with. So I'm working through this agency to this family who has a kid with autism, a nonverbal kid with autism, and the mom actually has done ayahuasca. And I probably shouldn't be saying all this, but yeah, and she has these groups she's a part of. So if I ever wanted to do it again and stuff, she knows where to go. And yeah, so I do want to try ayahuasca. I want to try peyote, ayahuasca. I think those are the two ones. And combo is it? That frog thing, combo, I think it's called. But those are the three I want to try. You want to live like a monk? Correct me if I'm wrong. I might misheard it. Yeah, a monk, kind of like a monk in the Western world. So like have the monk-like tendencies of not really needing much, living moment to moment, living simple, living more nature, being on like an internal journey, kind of like living monk-like, but not like a monk in like a monastery. Although I'd like to a few months sometime in like the future do some like living like a monastery for like a few months. We'll see. But that's like way in the future. But I like to live like a monk-like existence of just like simple, not needing much, enjoying the present moment, being aware of my thoughts, all that stuff. Whoops, hold up, I'm missing some stuff here. That's not exactly true. Daniel, do you travel? I mean, just for vacations? If so, how many states have you visited? I haven't traveled in a while. I mean, other than going to Oregon to work on like that weed farm, I haven't traveled since I moved to the States summer of 7th grade. But yeah, traveling is definitely in the future, but I haven't. I remember before we moved to the States, while we were looking for a place to move to, we traveled across the whole United States, stopping at like Sedona, Boulder, Colorado, and just, yeah, did like a whole trip with my parents before we settled on Charlottesville, Virginia. But yeah, I'd like to travel more. Yeah, I was looking into that combo thingy. I never did because you're poisoning yourself. But it's poison from a bullfrog, is it, or from some sort of frog, special frog? But it's a psychedelic experience kind of thing, I think. Having mentions of semen retention. What are you trying to say with that? I don't know your point as far as ancient Greece soldiers having chastity belts and such, or having restrictions with sexual acts. It means speaker, maybe, was due to them having strict 20-hour days of training. Get yourself a hand gripper, bro. Great convenience for transmutation. Peter's some weird guy right there. Yes, there were public speakers. Cicero being the most famous. Semen retention was not a topic in the Roman Empire as far as I know. This is misinformation. Religion was a common form. Traveling to the Philippines was probably one of the best experiences of my life. Pure paradise. There were soldiers in the most hectic and strict times where everyone was getting killed left and right, very young. Alexander the Great was out for the whole world, coming for the empire. So yeah, they didn't want their soldiers being distracted at all. So they used chastity belts and whatever else so the best soldiers could get tempted. Not because I gotta do NoFap. I read about it on Wikipedia's page about sexuality in Rome. It has some triggering material, but if you can handle it, then you can check it out. History. History is interesting. I haven't been much of a history buff, but there's a lot to learn from history. Love you, Fitz, by the way. Good morning, Robert. I'm guessing what time is it over there in Korea? You're in Korea now, right? How's it over in Korea? I always found that whenever I went on holiday, I was key to go further on NoFap. Maybe I just need a holiday to get easy for a week and get past the hump of 30 days. Don't even focus on 30 days. The way to get to 30 days or 140 days or even 2 days is day by day, one day at a time to achieve anything. The physique, different habits. 3:24 a.m. Damn, that's early. I mean, that's late/early. But yeah, I've been sleeping late, but that's just like 1 a.m. at the latest. I can't imagine. 3:24, I think the last time I've ever been up that late was in high school, I think. 3:24, damn. That's early/late. My schedule is always changing. Looks like it. So as far as Thailand and Korea, what's the time zone difference? Daniel says, I want to do a motorcycle trip across the United States. If that's not possible, I want at least to visit Alaska. I believe I'll be able to make it by 2027 or 2028, as I'm not from the US. Where are you from, Daniel? That sounds good. A motorcycle trip across the US. I like the hair, by the way. Yeah, it was bald like 2 weeks ago. It's grown pretty fast. And like the mom I work for, she says, your hair grew pretty fast. And because it was like bald 2 weeks ago. So it's already grown a decent size in like 2 weeks or a week. Oh, 2 weeks, I think. But yeah, this is my second time ever shaving it completely all the way. I'm just gonna wait till it grows and then with the razor, shave it all the way off. 11:55 p.m. Nehan Malik I'm on 5-day NoFap right now. Thailand, it would be 2:26 right now, and Malaysia is the same. Here it's just 1 hour difference. All right. How you liking it there, Robert? How is it in Korea? What's the difference? Korea, Thailand, how are the people? How's the nature? Do you sleep well? How many hours do you sleep? I sleep pretty good. I think I oversleep. I definitely need to get back into waking up early, getting into that habit, because I haven't woken up early in a long time. But I definitely need to get back into waking up early. And for that, I need to go to sleep earlier. So it's like, first I need to focus on the time I go to sleep so I can wake up early. South Korea is my favorite so far. That's awesome. I need to check out your latest video. India, Nehan Malik. It's crazy I have people from all over the world watching me, not just the United States. From Nepal. I had a friend I went to middle school with. He was Nepalese. He crazy. He was a genius. He ended up being on like the Forbes 30 under 30 for creating like his whole business and stuff. There's some smart people out there. Thailand is crazy, but people were super friendly and hectic. Maybe Malaysia was very calm and pretty too chill. Okay. Hectic. From London, UK. Hey, it's awesome. Twerk for work. You can check out the regulating semen section on Wikipedia page about sexuality in Rome. But due to word limit, I cannot copy and paste it here. Yes, I'm aware of Nero's shenanigans. I watched a good movie yesterday, the most recent Matrix, and it's a perfect description of like life. Like we're living in the Matrix. People are like living in like this loop of I don't know, like The Matrix. It was a good movie. Too many tourists. Thailand was nice, but very hectic. Philippines was just paradise. I used to, when I lived in Turkey years ago, I had a maid from Thailand. No, from from the Philippines. Yeah, his name was Elias. Really cool guy. But yeah, I used to have maids. But we weren't like super rich, but we had maids. Do you think you'd like camping or a road trip? I've never been camping, but I think I'd like camping over a road trip. Because I just don't like driving that much. I'm not much of a driver. Bangkok had less tourists than the islands. Bangkok was way more fun and nicer. Filipino people are so pure-hearted and pure. They are, or at least the Filipino person who was cleaning our house was really nice. Have I seen Perfect Days? It's a Japanese movie. I'm sure you'll like it. Do watch the trailer. Let me write that down. Perfect Days. Is it in Japanese? What's it about? Nehan Malik. What's my age? Guess what my age is, Malik. Malik, it sounds Arabic. Or like Middle Eastern. Moroccan. Whoops. I gotta get a new tripod. The legs are a little wobbly on this one. But yeah, I gotta get a new tripod. Okay, let's see. You're freshly 20. Yes, but the character doesn't talk much. Okay, what's it about, Eric? This tripod sucks. Now it's focusing down. Anyways, it's good enough. Early 20s. Whoops, it's gonna fall. Nah, I'm 29, Nahan. It's about middle-aged man who lives his life alone and is fulfilled and happy with his life. Hey, I gotta check that out. Sounds like me. Except I'm not middle-aged yet, but it's not that I'm gonna live alone. I mean, I'm still gonna have friends and acquaintances, and I'm gonna be in the world, but alone at the same time. This wasn't just Nero. The Roman Empire was the first glimpse of liberal Western civilization in large-scale practice. It was the ancient USA in a lot of ways. Orators preached. Did you say you lived with your dad? When does he work? I never see him. He doesn't work. He's been retired for years. I mean, since we moved here, he's been retired. And why would you see my dad? Why would I stream with my dad around? Oh, there's another movie that's very similar, which is great. Let me find it. Let me write that down when you do find it, Robert. Am I working? Not today. I could do a few deliveries if some good ones pop up, but I don't know. I'm just feeling lazy today. I could do a few deliveries. If some good ones pop up, I could do it. And then Monday through Wednesday, I work with this kid with autism, which is more set in stone. Sundays are late. Weekends feel lazy. I don't know. I try to be productive on weekends, but just just hard. One was very modern for its time. I'm getting a lot of history lessons in this live stream. I'm learning a lot. But yeah, this has been the most active live stream I've ever done since I've had this channel. So thank you. Thank you for making it active. I might keep up this live stream so I can hopefully get those public watch hours and hopefully get that monetization sometime this year. But we'll see. Okay, the Wikipedia page is barbaric at best. Infibulation, lead plating while sleeping. Is that what it says on the Wikipedia page? Yeah, it's nice to see the chat. So yeah, other times it's like I'll be just sitting waiting for probably like 10 minutes, and then one person will join, not say anything, leave. Two people join, not say anything, leave. One person says something. And I don't know. It's this has been the most active. So not having sex or a deeper voice. It's just men myths, bro. Any advice for me about being I should be a social person or not? I'm 18 and I love to be alone because people say me making friends is much more beneficial. First off, I would say it helps, I guess, being comfortable with both. Being comfortable with being around people, being comfortable being by yourself. I think the people who are always around people and always social, they need that. They need time in solitude to learn more about who they are alone, who they are just by themselves, because there's so much around people. And the people that are alone always need to figure out who they are being around people. And then once they get comfortable with both, then they can kind of figure out, like, they can pick and choose whatever makes them happy, really. Whoops, I'm missing some stuff here. But yeah, I would say the ultimate thing is not caring what people think. Just do whatever you feel is your path and right for you. We care so much what people think. We base our lives on what our parents think, what other people think, and that's no way to live. And people even go to law school because of their parents, and then, I don't know, people, it's not about, we have only one life. We might as well do what we feel is our calling to do. David Clark, was your usual day like? You mean my ideal day of what I would like it to be, or my usual day? So let's say, okay, so a Monday, since I haven't been waking up early, I would wake up, I would make a smoothie, maybe do a breath practice, go to work I would leave an hour early. I would kind of just relax. There's like this park nearby, so I'd maybe make a video in the park and then go to work 10 to 10. So that's like a 12-hour shift. And then during work, I would just do puzzles with the kid, draw for the kid, maybe go hiking with the kid. I would also read a lot, so I'd be studying. I'm reading this book on trading for a living by Alexander Elder. Really nicely written. And then I'd come home. Then the mom would come home and she would kind of like talk to me about like deep stuff. So that would last past my time I should leave. And then so I'll be listening to her. And then I'd get home, have to do my at least 7-mile-a-day streak. And I'd end probably past midnight. And then once I finished that 7 miles, I'd take my shower, go to bed, eat something, and then that's a Monday. That's a typical Monday because I've been putting off my runs till like late. What I should do is wake up early, knock out the run, so that I can do other stuff when I come home. Anyways, that's a Monday. That's my usual Monday. So your point was that it was fascinating. It's misinformation and just saying words with no actual proof. Back then, there was no way to actually research legitimately. Humans are social creatures, but I feel it's easier to be alone. Being around too many people feels draining. I mean, I get the whole human beings are social creatures. I mean, there's no way to not be around people. So it's not like we're totally isolated. Even if I'm in solitude most of the time, I'm still around people, whether I'm like working, whether I'm doing my runs outside. So it's like I'm not in total solitude ever, but I don't know. Now, I assume you're getting into college this year, and trust me, you definitely should be social. Even if you have to make an effort, you should do it. It'll be difficult later in life. My point is, good batches. Rome did not preach semen retention, they practiced modern Western liberal ideas. Don't stay by yourself for the sake of being comfortable in that. Talk to people because you'll find others with views like yours, maybe different. That's true. You can learn a lot from other people. And I mean, I'm still around people. It's like I'm in solitude, but I'm also not in solitude, if that makes sense. So I'm around people. But I mean, I just hung out with someone who I haven't seen since high school a few days ago. I made a video on it. But I'm fine with both. I'm like the hybrid. I can do both. I get it. Thank you. Robert Fitz, Ian, and I started talking a long time ago, and we all have different views. And I get upset with both of them, but they're great people, which I'm glad I met them. Hey, thank you, Robert. The storied life of AJ Fikri is a movie. Oh, hold up. Gotta write that down. The storied life of A.J. Fikri. Movie. Very simple script, but so real. I'll check that out. When did you discover NoFap? Tell us more about your story, about previous streaks and first time doing NoFap. I don't remember the exact time I started. It might have been, how old was I? I was probably like right out of high school. Did I know about it in high school? I don't think I did. I think I was 20, 21, right out of high school that I found NoFap. And from there, it was like, I was one of like the original NoFap people, along with like the black white guy in America, who's now Seth Alexander. He hasn't made a video in a while. Then there was so much other people who are gone. And then I've deleted countless channels, but I always end up coming back. I would have had a lot of subscribers if I just kept my original channel. And there were like these people that would also do it with me eventually, like they would get on board, aka The Truth of YouTube, aka Ian's Adventure, then Robert from Cali, and then there was Cardigan Lindsay, there was Algernon Perry, all sorts of like old people that don't even make videos now, but yeah, I would delete countless channels. And I don't know, I liked the idea of starting over fresh. And I didn't even think about monetization and that aspect of YouTube. If I thought about that, that would have at least made me keep the channel. But yeah, so many streaks, good streaks, bad streaks, days where I would just like make a relapse video every single day. Time to work for work. I got my own business now and it feels good. I feel excited to go to work and I finished like 2 hours earlier. Also, I don't have to work with lazy people because I felt I was doing more than everyone else. I found NoFap December of 2014. Jeff, who lives at home is another movie that's so moving for men like us who live in a hotel. Jeff, who lives at home. Who lives at home. I went to the mall a few weeks back, and I've never felt so lonely before, but most days I'm okay with being alone. I get it. I get it. The loneliness. I've in the past, the loneliness would be a big, huge trigger to get me to relapse or just escape that feeling. Because I didn't like feeling that loneliness. And lately, I haven't felt lonely, even though I've been alone. I feel like alone and lonely are like two separate things. Because you can also be around people, have friends, and still feel lonely. So it's like, I don't think lonely equates to being alone. And alone, you can be alone and just feel so connected to nature, to animals, to yourself that you don't feel lonely. And but yeah, I've had those days, twerk. That's long ago, bro. That's a few good years. When did you find NoFap? Eric Jordan, I'll be waiting for your review of Perfect Days. I do make a video on that after watching. I hope I remember. Perfect Days review video. Damn, I keep thinking a car's coming. Or your second channel. I could do a review on the second channel, that's true. Do I miss your school life of school friends? I mean, I had people I knew, but I still, even in high school, I didn't really hang out with people. It would just, I kept to myself even in school. I would talk here and there with people, but for the most part, I just kept quiet, did my work, was never late to any class. After school, I would just go to the gym, play basketball, and then come home, do homework. Maybe. I'd get my homework done mostly during school because I just hated doing it at home. I just want to play basketball as soon as I got home every single day. But yeah, I had people I knew, so it's like I wasn't a loner, but I don't know. I kind of was. So yeah, I don't miss high school that much. Crowded places does make us feel lonely sometimes. Social media also makes us lonely. What's your streak, by the way? What do you mean, what's my streak? As far as NoFap goes, I just broke my 7 miles a day streak on like day 20 some. That sucks. Because I just didn't feel like doing it on Friday. No, on Saturday. So I missed yesterday and I missed the day before. So that's been bad. No, I think it was just yesterday. I don't know. So that sucks. I broke my 7 mile a day streak with that. Other than that, I have a meditation streak going or a breathwork streak going. Today will be like day 3. I think I did it this morning. As far as NoFap, I think it's 140. Being alone and feeling lonely is different. I love going to the mall and eating by myself. It's like going out on a date. Yeah, exactly. 3 days. I go cinema by myself all the time. I haven't been to the cinema since before COVID. Where are you from, twerk? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? It sounds like you're young. It gets better. I'm from Turkey, but I've lived in London, England all my life. Hey, that's awesome. I grew up in Turkey. So, hey, another fellow Turkish soldier. I'm half Turkish. My mom's Turkish. I grew up in Turkey. Had Turkish neighbors. I played soccer with them every single day after school. Had a Palestinian neighbor, a lot of Turkish neighbors. I used to play some video games with them. Um, I went to an all Turkish school, didn't say a single word that entire year, but I understood. People thought I was mute, just didn't speak, but I understood what everyone was saying. And then I went to a half English, half Turkish school. And then from there, I went to like an overseas American school with just a bunch of nationalities. People from Israel, people from Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Israel. I had two friends that were twins from Israel, I remember. Lithuania, had a friend from Lithuania. Had a friend from Poland before that. I don't have the courage to eat outside alone. I'm 32, but I look young. Is this your longest streak, Bo? This is my longest streak. After that, it was 100 days. So after 100 days, every day was like new territory as far as NoFap. From Perth, Australia. I was almost born in Australia. My longest streak was 224. That's crazy. 32. Okay, man, it's not that. Then do, 32. Okay, then man, do some exercises with me. Just start convos with strangers once in a while to just get some interaction. Yeah, I do grocery shopping for Instacart every now and then, and I'll go to this Harris Teeter close by, and there's this cashier I always see, and I'll just ask, like, how's your day going, and can you help me find this, and super friendly person, just striking up a conversation with even people that work, just to ask, like, how's your day going is a simple one. 7 months. Cool dude. How old are you, Robert? I'm 29. Turned 29 last week. Hey, happy birthday, Robert. I think I missed it. Unless I did say happy birthday on Instagram. Man, my memory. I gotta work on my memory. Did Khabib go to your school? Khabib. My Turkish isn't the best, but I understand too. Just yo, public. I remember those days. Yosh. All right, boys, I gotta go. It was nice talking to you. Thanks for joining, Twerk. I appreciate you. Damn, this live stream from like 2 minutes in has been awesome. 5 people, 5 likes. Got Good Batches, Ian's Adventure, Twerk for Work, Robert from Cali. There was one other person. Who's that? David Clark, maybe? I gotta finish the schedule. Let's see, Wednesday at work. Let's see, wake up, 7-mile run, cold shower, breath work, pull-ups. 50 pull-ups. Could I do a delivery? Maybe 1 to 2 deliveries. I also have to go. I have to sleep and keep hanging in there. Thanks, Good Batches. Thanks for joining, and we've got this. We've got this. 2 batches. And I work 3:30 to 10. Work. Can you show what you eat every day? Just like shots of each meal. I could do like that sounds like a good idea for like a short video, and like make like a voice in the talking over the video. What's it called? I can't think of it. But that's a good idea. I don't know. Just haven't been that motivated to do videos. I mean, I'm barely making these daily videos because I don't know. I just been in a rut. I just haven't even felt like making videos. So it's a miracle I'm still making these daily videos. What your life was like when you were 23 to 26. I mean, I worked in the restaurant industry. There was this person that was it 23, 20? Yeah, she was going through a lot, so like I gave her a place to live. I was house sitting at the time. She would always it was so much drama because she used alcohol to black out and numb, and then there were a lot of cops being called, just me trying to like help out. So that was a rough, drama-filled period. But I was always interested in self-help. I was doing NoFap. I was working in the restaurant industry, doing ultras, same stuff I'm doing now, basically. I mean, I'm not working in the restaurant industry, but yeah. Let's meet in your next stream. Thanks, Nehan Malik. You should diversify your content. No, for this, I mean, this content, I'm just doing a year, like I promised myself. And my main channel, I want to do more challenge stuff. Two things you're grateful for today. I'm alive. I'm grateful for that. I'm gonna put on muscle my way. Like I wanna break the stereotype that you need a gym to gain weight and look muscly. I mean, you could do that with calisthenics. Like I've been a part of a gym, but I don't feel like you need a gym to get the results you want to get. But that's at least the goal. I just haven't been focused that much. I've been running. Other than that, I did this 24-hour race a weekend ago, 2 weekends ago. Got 76 miles, so I didn't get that 100-mile goal. I napped a bit too long, but just got to keep pushing myself as far as the ultras and endurance stuff goes while still doing the strength stuff. Look a bit exhausted. Hey, I like being exhausted. If I'm not exhausted, then I haven't put in the work. I could always be doing more, though. Yeah, my other channel, Fitzgerald Brown. Which I'm not that active on. Thursday. Let's see. I could wake up at 7. Let's see. Thursday, I could go to else. Hey, the chat just stopped. It was a lot more active. Just I look a bit exhausted. And then bam. Oh, there it is. All right, Fitz, I'll see you in the next stream. I really wanted to have a convo with you, but missed the last stream. It was nice talking to you. You too, Daniel, and thanks for joining, and I appreciate it. The streams are all over the place. Like sometimes I'll stream, sometimes I'll go a long time without streaming, but we'll see. We'll see when I stream again. But yeah, thanks for joining, Daniel and Eric. All right, bro. See you next time. You too, Eric. I don't know. We'll see. All the best to you. You too, Eric. You too. Help will make each other better. That's what it is. The journey of life is all about growth. And keep getting better. Because if we're not getting better, we get worse. The person that has not made any change has actually gotten worse. So I have to keep reminding myself that. I have to keep growing. There's 2 people still watching. 2 people. Oh, 1 person now.